Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for cheap and fast coins. Use code ZIRK for 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I want to talk to you guys about literally everything that we currently know about Madden 21. Now, if you guys didn't know, tomorrow we're actually going to be doing a live stream premiere over on twitch.tv. I believe they're going to be going over some gameplay stuff, some more in-depth gameplay stuff, so we're about to be getting a lot of information tomorrow. I don't believe we're going to be getting any sort of information today, so I wanted to go over everything that has came out, give you guys a little breakdown, the way you guys are all caught up for tomorrow. Before I go any further though, I do want to give a shout out to DT Plays MM for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys have a chance to be shouted out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and of course comment down below Noti Gang. Also, really quickly, I want to let you guys know that code ZIRK on gfuel.com is currently up to 30% off for the next couple of days. So if you guys want to check it out, link is in the description to gfuel.com. Use code ZIRK. That being said though, let's get into everything to do with Madden 21. Now obviously the first thing I'm going to go over is going to be the dual entitlement. I've actually had quite a few people ask me about this as well. If you guys didn't know, basically what's going to happen is if you happen to have the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, which obviously if you guys are planning on playing Madden 21, then I believe you should, unless you have PC. Basically what's going to happen is if you do buy it on PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, then you will also get it on the PlayStation 5 and also the Xbox Series X, I should say, or I guess. Now it does say right here as well, the physical copy of Madden 21 on PlayStation 4 also includes your entitlement to download and play the PlayStation 5 version of the game and Xbox One with Xbox Series X. So you guys don't actually have to go ahead and pre-order the digital one, which is really cool because there's also an additional pre-order bonus I'm going to talk to you guys about today. That of course is not going to be digital, so in case you guys are worried about what do I have to get it on the Xbox or the PlayStation, or can I go to wherever and get the pre-order bonuses, it seems like you can. Also, another thing that's really important, I think you guys should know about this as well, that anything you guys do in Madden 21 on the PlayStation or the Xbox will of course transfer over to the next generation. You guys can see Madden NFL 21 Ultimate Team binder content and Madden points will transfer. Progress in certain franchise modes can also be imported from current generation to next generation. Now, it does say binder content and Madden points, so it doesn't mention anything about training or coins. So I guess we'll know a little bit more about that once we get a little bit closer. If for some reason coins and training don't transfer over, that would kind of suck. I honestly don't remember how it worked last time around because I didn't really play Madden a ton when the last generation came out, when like the Xbox One came out and everything. I do believe that I did actually do a transfer from the 360 to the Xbox One, but I wasn't really big into Madden back then, so someone let me know down below if your coins actually transferred over. And the last question I want to go over here when it comes to the dual entitlement is I've actually had this question asked to me a lot as well. If you go from PlayStation 4 to the Xbox Series X or Xbox One to the PlayStation 5, your stuff doesn't go over. You have to go PlayStation to PlayStation or Xbox to Xbox. There is no PlayStation to Xbox switch or Xbox to PlayStation switch. So if you guys want to carry over your Madden stuff, you're going to have to get the same exact console. Moving on to the next thing that was revealed is a little bit more about the actual game itself, and that is going to be face of the franchise coming back, of course. Now, as you guys can see, you will create yourself and begin your career as a quarterback in high school where you'll attempt to lead your team to a state championship. We should mention while your career starts in high school, that doesn't mean you'll be the starting quarterback. And then they also said they're not going to spoil anything yet, but next you'll start your college career on National Signing Day where you'll pick between 10 Division I schools. You'll be able to play 2 seasons of college football playoffs where you'll attempt to win not 1 but 2 championships. While in college, you'll have the chance to stay a quarterback or switch to a running back or wide receiver, which is kind of interesting there. And after your college career, you'll attend the combine where you will run the 40-yard dash and also test your skills. And then of course you get to the NFL. I have to say, I don't think I actually even played face the franchise this year. For anyone that's interested in that, there you go. Now, they also did talk about a little bit of gameplay stuff in here as well, which I know they did a gameplay trailer yesterday, which I didn't break down because I was very busy with some other stuff, but I'm going to be breaking it down for you guys in today's video, so be on the lookout. In a little bit here, we'll go over that. But real quick, skill stick. Two things I actually was going to mention in the gameplay is there are two new moves, the side hurdle and also the dead leg, and you guys can see that with the skill stick, and I'll go a little bit more over that once we get to there. Then there's the pass rush moves and the location based tackling, kind of like the main things they focused on. And you guys can see right here, as I said earlier, their first episode of Talking Madden is going to be on the 25th, which is tomorrow on the Twitch stream, so they go a little bit more into depth on the gameplay. Now we have got the pre-order details, and I've got quite a few pre-order bonuses to go over as well, but the pre-order details, as you guys can see, if you decide to get the MVP edition. Now, I did do a video going over which one I believe is actually the best value to go ahead and get, and there is also a way to get these a little bit cheaper, which I'm going to showcase for you guys how to actually get it cheaper in just a minute here as well. But as you guys can see, with the MVP edition, in terms of what do you get for pre-order in the game, you do get 3 days early access. Now, this is the $100 version, of course, which means if you get the 3 days early access, you'll be able to play on August 25th, which is definitely pretty key for Ultimate Team players. You also get Lamar Jackson's Elite Player item with his power-up. We don't know the overall what it's going to be, but I believe it's going to be the actual core Elite card, so that is really nice. You get 1150 training, which I know if you play Madden 20 right now, that sounds like literally nothing. Trust me, that's a lot to start off Madden 21. You also get an MCS Ultimate Champion pack, which you get to choose between some uniforms, some coaches, and then of course you do get 1 of 3 Superstar KO uniforms and Madden Ultimate Team, and your choice of 1 of 3 Elite players from a Team Elite pack. Now I believe these players were 82 overall, I want to say, last year, so don't expect to get like a 87 overall whatever player. And then you also get 17 gold team fantasy packs. Now if you decide to get the deluxe edition, it's essentially the MVP minus Lamar Jackson, minus a couple of other little things here and there, and then also you're down from 17 to 12 gold team fantasy packs. And then if you decide to just get the $60 pre-order edition, you do not get to play the game early, so that's the biggest difference obviously for Ultimate Team players. You also don't get Lamar or anything like that, and you only get 5 gold team fantasy packs. Now, if you guys are curious as to how do you get Madden 21 a little bit cheaper, well, as you guys can see, if you go to the main menu of Madden 20, it says right here, get 10% off Madden 21. Then all you have to do is click that and then scroll down right here. You can see you can actually get, if you have EA access as well, you get an additional 10% off. So 20% off total. You can get the game for $80 for the MVP edition. So that obviously is pretty cool. Now this right here, I did go over with you guys a couple of days ago, and I tweeted out and everything like that. This was actually something you guys had to register for before the 22nd. Now I think it's going to be a beta. I can't remember the exact day, but I think if you guys registered, please let me know down below, because I honestly have been trying to find it somewhere from like my older videos and I can't see where they said a date on it. I think that it's tomorrow or the 26th, where they actually said to check your email for the thing that you registered for, which I believe is going to be a beta, so you're probably going to get like a beta code. Hopefully they will allow content creators to actually make videos on it and stream it, because that'd be awesome. They didn't last year. It'd be really, really cool if we could this year, but I think it is going to be a beta, so hopefully you guys did sign up. I know I tweeted out a bunch of times. I've mentioned it in videos a bunch of times. Hopefully you guys had notifications on, so you didn't miss out. But now let's go over a couple other things before I go over my trailer breakdown for you guys, the gameplay trailer that was released yesterday. The Tony Romo pre-order, if you guys haven't already seen that video, I did. If you head over to EB Games, you can actually pre-order over there and get yourself a Tony Romo as a pre-order bonus. Now, I don't know what overall it's going to be, and if you get the MVP edition, you get Lamar Jackson. So, do you want Romo? Do you want Lamar? And this is actually something that is really, really new. If you guys head on over to Target and you search up Madden 20, and you can probably notice by the thumbnail, the little bullseye thing, the little bullseye pack, that is for Target. Now, as you guys can see, it says pre-order offer Target exclusive. Pre-order Madden NFL 21 receive a bullseye gold pack featuring 5 gold players and 1 core elite. So you actually do get an elite, not bad, and you get the 5 gold players. So is it worth it to do that over saving the 10%? Probably not. So now let's go over the gameplay trailer. That was basically everything that we already know about the game. There was also, some graphic pictures that EA released, but that's really just pictures of in-game stuff. But here we actually got a gameplay trailer yesterday, as you guys can see right here. So let's go over some of these features. So this is the user pass rush feature. In case you guys want to use her on a defensive lineman or outside linebacker or pass rusher in general, this is the new mechanic that is going to pop up, and it just says rush moves. Now it'll tell you if you did good or if you did bad. Now you guys can see if you happen to get blocked, it will just pop up and say that it did not work. It'll flash red right there and show that it didn't work. In my personal opinion, I don't really care for this new feature. I don't user pass rush on defensive linemen. Do I think they're going to make pass rush a little bit better because of this feature? I think for user pass rushers, it may be a little bit better. Now, something else to talk about, though, is going to be the side hurdle. So this is one of the new juke moves, and in general, the skill stick is something I really wanted to talk to you guys about today because I feel like it could be really fun. Now, from the gameplay trailer, which you guys can go ahead and watch for yourself if you'd like to, from the gameplay trailer, it really looked like you could basically make combinations out of juke moves and spin moves and everything like that, basically to where you never really had to stop. You know, like in most Maddens and Madden today, of course, when you hit a juke move, there's a really brief pause before you can juke again or spin again, whatever. You can, you know, chain it together, but it's not non-stop fluent movement. And I believe that's what it's actually going to be like in Madden 21, where you can juke, spin, hurdle. Like, it's going to be insane. Now, they did mention that with the skill stick, and in general, some of the juke moves and spin moves, some of those really good animations are only going to be to certain archetype players. So, you know, the really good jukey players in the NFL, they're going to be ones getting the glitchy animations. Don't be expecting to hit 4 or 5 juke move combinations and breaking 8 people's ankles with Derrick Henry. Now, this is my personal favorite thing the EA actually revealed to us last night, right? This is supposed to be the realistic open field tackling. Do you notice something wrong with this picture? Take a look at Robert Woods, who just caught the pass, right? Number 17. Do you see the cornerback on the ground to the right of him? In the trailer, they literally showed the animation that everybody hates this year, where the receiver catches the ball and the cornerback behind him goes for like a diving interception kind of animation where they just kind of like roll over. And it makes no sense because they're not even close to the ball at all. This right here was that exact animation, and I cannot believe they showed it in the gameplay trailer. GG. And the final thing to actually go over with you guys is going to be the Celebrate Anywhere mechanic, essentially, that they brought into the game, where you can do different things like dance, swagger, signature, and first down, which I think this is kind of a cool improvement. I mean, it's not really an improvement. I'd rather care about them actually fixing some of the gameplay stuff than trying to add in new features like this. It is cool to see this in the game. You know, you can celebrate every first down, whatever. It's not only going to be for touchdowns, which I think is pretty cool, but that's essentially it. So with that being said, guys, that is everything that we know about Madden 21, the pre-order details, some gameplay stuff, everything like that, all the good stuff. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like on the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. We are going to be getting a bunch of Madden 21 news tomorrow, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time.